Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Michigan here, and I'm sure you know by the title exactly what this game is going to be about. And if you didn't pay attention to the title and you just clicked on the video, this is exactly why you should never give up playing, regardless of the situation, for better or for worse. So today I am playing in a Tier 8 game on the Lakeville map here in my SU-122-44. Now while we're getting into position, let's talk briefly about what this vehicle is. Now this is a vehicle that was fairly popular back in the day, but as I have said before in another video, that this tank was kind of lost in time. And what I mean by that is, it's just not that good anymore. Now it does have fantastic DPM. In fact, I have mine up to 3,704 damage. So this tank isn't a joke. It has a 122mm gun with 390 alpha and 175 damage. Fairly standard for a Soviet 122mm. But what this tank has that most other 122mm Soviet guns have is a 6.39 second reload. What that allows you to do is absolutely shred vehicles of equal and lower tier. You can pretty much two-shot tier 5s and three-shot tier 6s in the span of about 12 seconds. However, in this game, I'm not really going to get an opportunity to do that early on. So I set up in the middle early. However, with the Super Hellcat and the Forest Spirit over there, I feel that it's not really worth it for me to go over. Now, it should be noted if you're looking at the minimap, this thing has terrible view range. Mine is less than 400 currently. I think it may be at 380 or 390. Meaning that you cannot spot for yourself whatsoever. And on top of that, while you have okay armor, it's about 120mm when you factor in the slope. You only have 90mm base. And with 840 hit points, it's not going to last very long. So you have to be very careful about getting shot. Now this tank also doesn't have very good accuracy. So you kind of had a weird combination of you have bad accuracy, which means you want to get close up so that you can also use your DPM, but you don't have the armor to support any of that. So it creates some really awkward situations where you may get a kill early, but you're down quite a bit of health. Now right here, I wasn't really paying attention. I was waiting for the enemies to push over, and I decided to swap to APCR rounds in case that VK comes up. But again, you can see how big my aiming circle is. I think my dispersion may be at like 0.37, and again, I'm not paying attention, mainly because I don't really feel like I'm doing anything this game. So, you know, I know the set title says don't give up, but, you know, paying attention would also be helpful. So our team is kind of stagnating over there on the 9 line. We're sort of just in, you know, a ridgeline fight over here, but nobody wants to poke up because there's an SU-130 and an ISU back there. The IKV has joined, and the Forest Spirit has decided he's bored with nothing to shoot at in the middle, and instead he's going to come up here and occupy the D2 spot, hoping to get some spots. And again, you can see I'm still AFK here. I believe this was at the end of a fairly rough night of me not doing all that well. And here I'm going to think about firing my second shot of the game, but not going to get anything as the lease finishes off the IS-3. Now our team is up 3-1, and it looks like we've fairly well taken the 9-0 line. So at this point, the battle may start to get out of hand. And I have a couple decisions to make. Do I push the 2 line, or do I go back to where I was before, or do I go down the 9 line? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here to the middle. The goal here is I figured, you know what, this game's going to be over. Let's just push down the middle and see what can happen. And now our team's up 6-1. And at this point, you know, if I don't do something now, I'm not going to get any real damage. I mean, there's only 9 tanks left on the enemy team, and a bunch of them are about to die there in the valley, as well as the 9-0 line getting pushed. So there's the Astron Rex. I could stop to shoot him, but, you know, I don't have the accuracy for this. And it looks like he's just going to go back and cover, so forget that. Instead, we are just going to steamroll in, use some of our hit points, and see what we can get. Now, I'm looking for the Astron Rex, and my horrible accuracy there isn't going to do me any favors. Still looking, you can see the great reload time, but look how bad it is. I mean, I knew that Astron Rex was going to go into cover, so I just punted one, but, you know, the Super Hellcat's going to finish him off, and I shot the Super Hellcat mainly just out of frustration for myself. You know, not the best team move. I was upset that he killed him, even though, you know, he deserved to kill any more than anybody else. So, Hellcat, if for some reason you're watching this, I apologize for that one. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a look, looking for this GW. Looking, and I'm going to just take a punt. I'm going to get my first kill of the game. 32 damage in. Nice, I guess, getting the kill, but the damage isn't so high. So now we're going to get to utilize my DPM. And looking for the Hellcat, he's going to reverse. I'm going to get a shot in there for kill number 2. Now we're on to this FCHA, and you can see I'm already reloaded. So he's going to go up here. I may get shot in the side, but I don't really care. And I'm going to get a nice high roll there, 400. Looking for this SU-122-44. Dumping one into his side there, 364, not bad. I'm almost reloaded. The ISU's looking for me. And there we go, just avoiding the shot for kill number 4. Now what we have left is we have 2 vehicles. We have an SU-130PM, and we have a UDES 1560. And I'm loading HE for the SU-130, because I know that I won't be able to hit him, but unfortunately the Super Hellcat gets him. I'm going to turn around, put one into his back, 93 damage. And the UDES, I'm hoping, can I get a Top Gun? No, the CS-52 Lease is going to finish him off, and that is going to be the end. Now, despite not doing anything until the last 2 minutes of the game, I still finished top on my X-Team on kills. Now, it should be noted that I only got 1,300 damage, mainly because I was just shooting one-shots. However, we were able to budget our hit points. We did take a shot from the ISU-152K. We couldn't have taken any more hits. If we had taken a single hit in that game other than him, it would have been a disaster. However, we still did manage to come up with a good result. Let's take a look at the post-game. Alright, so we're going to finish here with a First Class Mastery Badge, a Fighter for our 5 kills, Fire for Effect, not too hard to get in this vehicle, you only need 2 to 3 shots, Duelist, I'm not sure which vehicle caused damage to ours, maybe one of them tracked it, but there we go, we killed the SU-130, the Super Hellcat, the FSC Scheme A, the 152K, and the GW Panther there, which was our first kill. We were not top on damage, in fact we weren't even top 5. We were, however, top on kills with our 5 kills, and top on XP, also partially because of the kills. We did get 50,000 credits with a premium account and battle payments which we were running at the time. Still would have made credits, even if we didn't have a premium account. This tank doesn't cost too much to run. 13,000 in ammunition costs, especially for a 122mm. 3,186 XP. Out of the 10 shots we did fire, we had 7 connections, 6 of which penetrated, and we received, okay, so we received 3 hits here, only 1 pen from that ISU-152K. We blocked 480, about right for this tank. Normally you don't block any more than that, and a little bit of assistance probably for a tracking shot on somebody. So I hope you enjoyed this replay. Again, don't give up. Fight till the end. You never know what could happen, even if the battle's getting ahead of you. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you have this tank, let me know what you think of it, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.